Welcome back to the Stafford Scoop, where we get to know our elected officials just a little bit better. And today we have Alice Chen.
Welcome. How are you, Barbara? How are you?
Welcome back, council member.
Yes.
We like to start these at the very beginning. Now, let's start. We know you grew up in Taiwan. What was that like growing up there?
I was born and raised in Taiwan, and I'm not going to tell you what age I was born, but anyway, so I was raised by a single mom because my father died when I was 5 years old. Actually, if you talk about my childhood, it's a tough one because my mother was a teacher. So she had to find so many jobs to raise three of us. My brother's only one when my father died. So it's tough when I was young because I had to take care of my brother and sister in young age. And also at that time, my mother told me, you have to study hard because education is a foundation for your future. So from a very young age, I know I have to, do my homework and take care of my house, take care of my brother, my sister. So it's been a challenge for me when I was a child. But I think through this experience actually made me stronger. And all these years now I come back again, I think about all these childhood struggle. I feel like sometimes I feel that's the lesson I learned from young age. And very lucky, my mother always tell me, even our family is not a rich family, but happiness comes from serving others. So they always feel me. So I always joking as a mother, that's right, I'm serving my two brothers, young sibling, that's the service to them. But anyway, so I graduated from college, top 1 student, graduated from university, very lucky. My mother say, if you continue doing the good deeds, good things will come to those who do good deeds. She mentioned so many times when I was grow up, good things will come to the people do good deeds. So I've been doing pretty much helping my neighbors even, and good things happen. When I graduated from my college, I got a full scholarship, came to the United States for my graduate school. That's the best thing in my life. I would think about that because that opened the door, came to this country and chased my American dream.
Well, you studied at Sochow University,
yes,
correct?
Yes.
And how did that time there change you or shape or mold you into who you are?
When I studied Sochow University, it's very tough because I told you I had to help my mom, so I got a job. And when I was 19 years old and worked for American company, DuPont, Taiwan, and I get a very good salary. And but I don't want to give up my full-time job, so I go to night school. So I have to go to daytime doing the job like all the graduates and all these people. They are older than me. I'm the youngest accountant for that company. But at nighttime I go to school and then I have to study. So, and it's not an easy journey now I think over, but I think sometimes, because I'm the Christian, so I don't have a father when I was young age, but I feel Father God always with me. So I always pray, give me the strength to face those challenges. So I'm very, very lucky. I work in the company full-time job and plus finish my graduate school, the university, and then came to the United States.
Now, you earned a scholarship at Rutgers.
Yes.
And you got your MBA there.
Yes.
What drew you to America initially? And what was that transition like coming here?
It's very tough because I don't know anybody. When I was, even fly 1,000 miles from Taiwan to USA is 18-hour flight on air. And there was no experience for me to fly over here, but in that time, come to a stranger place and study for my graduate school and facing all these people I don't know, right? It's not easy, and also have to facing all this heavy study in the master degree. And actually in that master degree back to 1980, not many women in the MBA program, always men. But they are all my classmates, they are so sweet to me. So I learned a lot from my graduate school. And all my classmates, they all helped me to adjust to all the my new life in USA. So that actually, it's a great experience, but the only problem I have is I always go to girls' school. So it's kind of like I had to talk to men. It's kind of embarrassing, but nobody know. I try to hide, but that was me when I was young. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your husband. How did you guys meet?
Oh, actually, my husband's an old guy. I'm just joking. He's 5 years older than me. Actually, his young brother is same class with me in the university. So when I got a scholarship, everybody know about the good news. So his young brother said, "My brother is in Princeton, so study for PhD program. So I will ask my brother to take care of you when you got there." I told you I don't know anybody, right? Mm-hmm. At least I know my classmate brother is in Princeton, which is about very close to my Rutgers. It's a 20 minutes drive. And you understand, I live in dormitory. I don't have a car. So I remember my husband at that time, I don't even know him. He's my classmate's brother. So this old guy comes, and I'm just joking. When you're young, you see people older than you, and you go like, "Yeah, I appreciate it, but thank you, bye." Something like that. And he said, "I try to see if you need anything." So we started a conversation, and that's how we know each other.
Well, both of your children have gone on to as you said, be in the medical profession.
Yes.
You got to be pretty proud of them. Tell us about them.
Oh, my two kids, I guess we all study hard, right? We all, education is so critical. So I told my kids, I said, you only have one future. It's like you have to study hard for your, education. So both my kids are doing good job from when they were little kids, when I were young. And also I volunteer in school, like PTO, and I know those teachers. And also you see, my two children, they are bilingual. They speak Chinese at home and speak English in the school. And I think that helped me to know more about what they do in school. And also I'm very involved to the school. I go to the school helping the kids, and my two kids watch me. And also I work for Exxon USA. Remember I told you I work, the work is a lot, so I work on weekends. I bring my two kids to my office, they do the homework, I do my work. So they're all with me and like study, all. So that's kind of like they watch me study, training, so they kind of learn from me. And I'm very, very pleased. Those kids, they go to medical school, and they don't even tell me. They tell me, "Mommy, I passed the UT Medical accepting as a student." So I'm very surprised. So I think I told you, God is always take care of me. So the good thing come to my family. Those two kids, they are doing a wonderful job. They be a medical doctor. Actually, my son-in-law, medical doctor too. My daughter-in-law now, they are pharmacists. So they're all in medical field.
Well, we're talking to Alice Chen here. I wanted to ask you, you've done decades of community service,
Yes.
things like Hurricane Ike relief,
Yes.
leadership organizations like the United Way,
Yes.
Greater Houston,
Yeah.
Houston PBS, Asian Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
It's clear that giving back is part of you, and you mentioned that your mother instilled that into you.
Yes.
Is that what inspires you to continue that
Yes.
today, even today?
Yes, even today, I believe, actually my grandfather was mayor in our city. So my grandfather is public servant, and when I was young age. And he always tell me, serving others is honor, and that's a mission for you. So when I was young, my grandfather actually emphasized helping people, it's honor. You have a chance to give. So I always remember, if you do good things, it's especially have some impact, good impact, even a little positive impact. That means you can make a change. So that's very important for me. So I always remember that. And so I've been doing so many things. Even I will say something to you. Even PBS, I will serve as a board member for Channel 8, and they asked me to do the membership drive. 1995, I was first Asian American woman on TV, Channel 8. all night I invite all the big company, like Asian community company, they come over, answer the phone with different language. Answer the phone like, remember, call this number, 888, like that. I raised $250,000 that night with the manager, station manager. It's a great experience, but it's just something, sometimes volunteer is fun too. Yeah, it's a fun experience.
And you were a community liaison for Congressmember Al Green.
Yes.
For over a decade, right?
12 years.
So what was the biggest lesson or takeaways that you got from working with him?
I see, seriously, Congressman Green, he is a public servant, and he stands for something especially for minority community, and he's fighting for the people underserved. Mm-hmm. And he's very firm, he's a strong advocate for people need Medicare, health insurance, all that. And actually when I work for him, I see the things he did. I really respect him. Even now, he lost the election, but he's still working for the community. And I think that is it's a true public servant. I see the spirit in him. Even not many people like him, but I see he's really, Congressman Green, he working, the reason, because I work for him so many hours, I know, he just focus on whatever he's supposed to do. He never think about himself. Community first. So I learned that from him, community first.
Well, how did you and your husband balance all the things that you've been involved in with raising your children at the same time? You have to have a life-work balance there.
Yes.
How did you guys balance all that?
I tell you, and I want to thank my husband, because all this year we don't have vacation. I don't have a long vacation. The most I can have is like 1 or 2 weeks. But usually, my husband very support me. He actually, when I have events, I ask him to come with me, so he know what I do. Otherwise, I notice a lot of politicians, you have to sacrifice your family time. Even my daughter have a birthday, I will miss it because I have a city council meeting, and also I have some community events. My son have some special events. I want him to, he want me to go, but I have to make decision. I think if you're a public servant, you have to put your job first. And of course, sometimes family support is so important. They understand what you do. And they actually, my husband actually, he actually support what I do. So I think that's why I can balance my life and my work.
In 2023, you received a Lifetime Achievement Award from President Biden. Tell us what that was like. And you were acknowledged for all the hard work and dedication to philanthropy. That had to be amazing.
Be honest with you, I've been winning so many awards during my career. I'm the #1 agency director in the nation when I work for agency director for one of the big company. I in charge the entire agency, doing the budget, I doing the teamwork, leadership. I actually helping training my people. And actually, that actually bring my name out in the community, because I in charge the entire agency and focus on Asian market for Texas. So, and I got some name recognition. And also, as a TV anchor, radio show host, and Congressman Green liaison, I've been in every community. So, they want the people who recommend who is the one deserve this president, award for lifetime achievement. And you gotta have at least 35 years community service to receive it. So I got many community leaders recommend, and they suggest I'm the one supposed to receive it. So I don't even know until a week before they tell me you are the winner for this year. I was like so shocked. I said, wow, what a great honor. So that's how I went. And actually that to me is not me. It's the people I work with. That award is not just, it's for the entire community, because all these community helped me to have this opportunity to serve. In a way, it's a serve for the community, and they have to give me opportunity to serve. So I feel like that reward is not just to me, it's to the entire Asian American community.
So you've lived in Stafford now for about 30 years. What initially drew you to Stafford? And why do you think Stafford is such a good place to raise children?
Stafford is a great city. It's a small city. It's not like a big city. And also, I have to be honest with you, it's close to my work. I work, like I said, I work for agency director. So I have to go to my office on weekends, so easy. The Stafford is so easy. Traffic 59, 90. So it's very convenient. Go back. Sometimes I go back after dinner. I go back to my office, so it's easy to go to my office work, at work. So Stafford is very, very convenient. And talk about the, like a very, very nice neighborhood here. I like it's very quiet and very safe. And I think Stafford is a great place for the people who want to have a peaceful, good quality life. That drew me to Stafford.
So what first got you into local politics here in Stafford?
Actually, I work for Congressman Green. This is our district now. This is our district. So there's so many events in Stafford, and Congressman cannot come, or he want me to go with him along. So I met late Mayor Scarcella many years, and we become good friends. And he actually mentioned to me, he said, Alice, we need somebody like you to be a city council. At that time, I said, no, I'm busy. I don't have time for that. But actually, Mayor have a project for me, which is create a bilingual program for our elementary school. So that started my interest in politics in Stafford, because when you want to do something, you have to go through the city council approval and also have to go to the school trustee approval. So I have to attend the meeting and tell them what's the benefit to have this bilingual program, and they can allocate the funding for doing this program.
Now you mentioned the bilingual program at SMSD, but you've done also a lot. You've been focused a lot on SMSD and the students.
Yes.
You've raised over $250,000 in donations to create the scholarship program.
Yes.
You raised $75,000 for the school's marching band to go to the Sugar Bowl, and a lot more. Why is is it from your background and your mother and the hard work instilled in you then is that why you've focused so much on the district?
And also, I think the student in the Stafford, especially Stafford student, they go through the tough life like me. I see a lot of students, they are not from rich family. So if I have ability to change something for them, even some positive, small positive influence or change, I would like to do that, especially for the $250,000 scholarship. And I mentioned to you, the business community is one, bring me those financial resources. When the Kelsey Siebel arrived at Stafford, and the CEO asked me, Ms. Chen, anything we can do for your city? I said, of course. We need scholarship for our students. Some student, high school student, they don't have money to go to college. So the board, the Kelsey Siebel, I meet with them so many meetings and convince them. And they're gonna have a scholarship for our senior every year, for our high school senior, get a good GPA and want to study in healthcare related courses in university. For instance, a nurse or even a hospital administration or even doctor, they will provide $10,000 scholarship each year for them. So that bring me opportunity to help the student want to be a medical field, and they can have a good job. When they graduate, they can maybe have a chance to work for Kelsey Siebel. So that to me is a positive change, and I myself is a benefit of a scholarship. That scholarship donate for an anonymous couple, a couple they don't even leave their name, changed my life when I get my scholarship for my master's degree. So they always in my mind, I'm going to pass this kindness to the student I can help.
Well, who would you say has had the biggest influence on you, both personally and professionally?
My mother, of course. My mother, the one raised me, the one goes through a tough life. And by the way, my brother and my sister, they all got PhD and master's degree.
Wow.
So my mother taught me, especially my mother taught me, serving people is an honor. So I always remember, and too bad my mother passed away many years ago. So when I swore in 2019 in that seat, I wish my mother can be here. But I know she watched me from heaven. But
Yes.
It's just something I will let my mother proud of me, but she did not see it. so
Well,
so yeah.
she's watching.
Yes, she's watching. Yeah. So that's, and what's the other question?
Personally and professionally.
Oh, professional. Well, two people, Mayor Scarcella and Congressman Al Green. All these two public servants, they work so much for their job. Mayor Scarcella, even before he died, he keep on telling me how to do the budget. So actually, Mayor Scarcella told me how to do the budget before he died. And then after he passed away, our council want me to do the budget that year. And I'm the brand new city council. I have the balanced budget for 2020 because Mayor Scarcella passed away. I'm the one doing the budget for 2020. But I spent so much time to study how he do the budget for the past 25 years with no property tax. So I learned from actually doing the budget when after he passed away. And Congressman Green always tell me, Alice, I see something in you. You can be a public servant. He encouraged me to run. So those two, they saw something in me and encouraged me, and I'm grateful for the encouragement.
What would you say is the biggest challenge facing Stafford today?
Budget. But I would say one thing. Our city budget, it's just like everybody household budget. It's the same thing. I'm a CPA, I'm an MBA. I was trained in finance. I know it's a revenue minus expenditure. It's your net income or net loss, right? So I always thinking as a city council, we voted by our resident. I need to put myself in their shoes. Can they afford the high tax, especially for the young generation? Because if we actually have property tax for the people to pay, the resident, the senior citizen, they don't need to pay. So there's not a burden for them, and we can give them exemption. But for the young generation, we have so many young generation, they have raised their young kids, they have to maybe take care of their parents. So this all financial burden is it's a burden to them. But as a city council, what I can do is I can watch the expenditure, make sure there's no wasting, we don't waste the money, we do the priority, we make sure we're using money efficiency that way. Of course, it's just like a family budget. When you have to have a base need, right? You have to do your grocery shopping, you pay rent, you pay mortgage, but you also want to have a vacation. You want to eat out dinner. You want to have good clothes and buy designer clothes. It's up to you to make the decision, right? So, but you have to think about how many income you receive and how you're going to raise the entire family. The same thing. We also need to take care of our employee. So it's a balanced way. But I think if we all together, council, mayor, and also city employee, we work together. We only doing some essential need, and also if some big project, then we need to tell the resident, we're gonna use money to do this project. Are you agree? If they agree, then we do the property tax, and using the strict fund for instance, maybe drainage, maybe flooding, maybe repair the road or whatever project. We have to tell the resident why we want this funding and then raise the money just for this funding by voter agree with this. So that's the way I feel, that's the way it should go.
Well, what would you say would be the biggest accomplishment you've had since you've been on city council?
The biggest accomplishment, I would say, I do my due diligence. As a city council, I have to make some hard decision. But every decision I make in the city council, I study before the meeting for every agenda item. I talk to department head, I understand the situation. When I raise my hand, I was thinking, this is best for my community first. So every decision I make in the council is always better for the city and better for the resident and better for the community. I think that's all I do for the past 7.5 years.
All right, last question. What legacy do you hope to leave for the future generations of Stafford?
Legacy. I want people to think about young Alice came to this country many years ago, have a one dream, American dream. And of course, this journey is not easy. It's a very challenge. But with my resilience, with my hard work, with my faith in God, and with I believe in American dream, and with some action I actually do, with the compassion, with the love to the city, the love. And I want to serve with passion and integrity. I want people to remember one thing, not my title, my service to this community, and my love to this community and to this country. I want to thank you, all these people helped me along the way, because this journey is so challenging. Yeah. But all these people, they opened their arm. Even the resident opened their arm. They voted me in 2019. That is a great honor. And I hope I did not let them down. But so every day, I remind myself, do more and provide my service, provide my serving heart. That's all I want people to remember me.
Councilmember Chen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate you so much.
Thank you.